With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's caught by Jennings. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the Niners take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. It's complete, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On one, ready?
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. 12. Cut.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
11 MT. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 180. Cut.
Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. A big game there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
At the 49ers 30-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
180.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for two here.
11.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. So they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On 2.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Makes it 3rd.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up second and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 46
Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Demetrius Knight drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. Purdy looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On first and 10, here's Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Able to find Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
27-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Can. Stop.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
MT. 11 MT. Let's get set. 11 MT. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. Right 80. Shot.
An inside give, Brown. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
11. Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Cincinnati. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 73 yards. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Here we go.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Dart. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Man on the left side is Brown. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Let's get set.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll get this out to his running back, P-Rod. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picked.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Charlie Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
No.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 19-yard line.
Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dart will get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is going to lose yardage here. Miles Murphy, he's the one who got in there and hit him for a loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
To throw, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 38 yards. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
No gain on the
As the
play.
clock will stop with
Brings up
55 seconds to go until
at the
halftime.
38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's good.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
12 more yards.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Dot.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bengals.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout
At the 35-yard
as the
line.
clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Dot.
Burrow will throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 180. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Out to the left, he's got Sample there.
Here we go.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing his dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Dart. That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Running left is Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Take him down right at
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. It's complete to Robinson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and inches.
Dart from the gun on third down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. Looking to throw, Dart. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
On one, ready?
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
Wide 80.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. Playing hot. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Here's 1st down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. Again from the 15, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60.
That's caught by Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A big mistake there. You just got the lead, 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a fine chase on the right side, complete.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go. 180. Stop. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Let's get set. Done.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Oh, the motion comes too late. Now this is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 1, ready?
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Here we go with Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion.
Complete to Noah Fant.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. They're passing here. Joe Burrow is going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's
us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.